Each individual soul has a field. Physically, this field is being generated by the heart. And the best way to understand the field is understanding or using the concept of the internet and a computer. So right now, the physical body, replace the physical body with the computer and the internet with the field. Every single individual, being the computer, has access to the internet. So when you're outside of your body, you could interact with the entirety of the internet, the entirety of the field. So there's a lot of people, even myself, this is things that I had to face for myself, where you are in a state where you hide things. And this goes into what is called your subconscious, but it's still within your field. But when you're outside of your body, you see these things. You're able to observe these things. Also observe other people as well. This is where you could say mind reading, if you want to call it that. But it's not necessarily mind reading. You're just seeing the field for what it is in an individual. And you could also interact with it. You could feel it. You could touch it. You could taste it. I remember one of my friend of mine, he was thinking about something that he hasn't even told anybody, thinking about doing a celebration, Moroccan tents, for a party, essentially. And I was out of my body one day. I went to him to see what was going on. And I was able to see his thought projection in his field, see everything. And then I called him up when I came out of it. And I said, are you planning a celebration? And he said, yeah, but why? What'd you see? And I said, I saw these tents in the backyard, like Moroccan style tents and stuff like that. He said, yeah, I was going to do like this meditation, like type of retreat, but I haven't even told anybody that. I haven't even told my own partner. So there's a lot of accuracy of what you could see. The eyes are the windows to the soul, and you could know when someone's telling a lie, essentially. You could tell that something's off intuitively, just through the frequency. But once you're out, you tune into that frequency as well, but you see it. There's no hiding. Everybody is seen to everybody. And there's nothing wrong with that either. There's nothing wrong to be shown like that, because everything is in a state of unconditional love. People now want to hide their true state. They want to hide away from who they actually are, escape from that due to the constructs of the man's belief system, of putting them in places where they think that they need to act differently from who they are. And this is the unconditional love that people feel when they're on the other side. It's more of acceptance of that soul for what it truly is. Accepting that soul unconditionally, because you cannot have unconditional love with a judgment. So basically, and I know this will sound a bit new agey, but your field does attract to you that which you're putting out there. What you think, what you feel in authenticity dictates even how your cells express themselves. Water holds memory. You could do the rice experiment. You could say, I hate you to water and I love you to the other jar, two different forms of rice. 30 days, the rice with the water in it that you said I hate you to will start to decay and mold. The other one will start to ferment, because your words literally are a weapon as well. And they dictate even how your cells will express themselves. When you're in a state of stress, the body will die. Even scientifically proven. You're in a state of love, it does the opposite. So what you feel, what you speak with your authority and your no dictates the reality around you and also the physical vessel that you're using right now. This is why two different people could be in the exact same environment. They could be in the exact same place, but two of those individuals will be experiencing it differently based off of them, who they are. You could say their beliefs and how they perceive things. So yeah, absolutely. Your field here right now influences not only the physical vessel that you're using for health and to the detriment of yourself, but also your surroundings as well. And it's not necessarily a state of just thinking, because right now I could be thinking something and I'm thinking, but I'm actually not it. It's like a pretend. Like you can't just think it or imagine it in that way. You have to literally be it. You have to be in that frequency of it. And the more that you are actually that, stepping into the frequency, like for instance, I could say I'm all loving. I'm in a state of unconditional love. But then a part of me I could just be saying that, but a part of me could actually be angry, not in that state. But I'm telling you I am and I am and I am. But I'm actually not it. Like I'm not expressing and fully it, if that makes sense. So it's important to just be it completely. But right now, there are certain things that try to limit this ability from the soul. So many things that are suppressing your body, your true state from fully turning online. And if this was not interfered with at all, we would quite literally be living in the Garden of Eden, heaven on earth. Because when a soul truly knows something, knows it 100% without question, that soul within this physical realm is capable of anything. There's limitations here, so I don't want things to be taken out of context either. Totally aware of the pain, I'm totally aware of the suffering. But I'm telling you, if you were to step into true love, it not only changes the individuals that are in your environment, but it changes your environment as well. You could pull somebody that is outside of that to the fullest. You could pull them out of that by loving them, the true state of love, unconditional love, with no judgment. You could pull them out of those deep places. So that's that one frequency in and of itself, even though it's not a frequency, it's a state of being, has the potential and the authority to change everyone and everything, because everything bows to it. That is the number one state of being that every soul will bow to, is love.